Now, some of y'all jumped on the bandwagon of so many conclusions, conspiracy theories, and made so many videos off another woman's pain. Okay, now I'm glad I did not, because we're going to get into all this Kate Middleton stuff right about now. If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe. I'm Denise Brady, licensed American family therapist. Yes, I got my license. Okay, so where do I start? Because some of y'all are so quick to jump to the internet, it made me start thinking that there is this just insatiable appetite for information, entitlement, and does privacy even really exist anymore? Because I feel like people just want to know everything about everyone, and on the other side of it, people don't take the time to recognize some stuff belongs private, okay? But then we have the whole, kingdom, and how people in the British Empire, whatever you want to call it, have always put out so much information that now when someone chooses not to put out information because of different reasons, it gets the people talking. People start percolating, okay? The popcorn be popping, and people are just picking out what can they suss out or figure out about what's going on. And to me as a therapist, I'm just like, what about if these people are really going through things privately through pain, okay? But we are living in such a world where we have so much information in the palm of our hands, and when we don't have that information, some people have tantrums because they feel like they are entitled, they deserve to know, and because so long the palace has put out so much information, some might say at the detriment of people like Princess Diana, children, but because they have always put out so much information, the world feels like they are entitled to know every little thing that's happening, and when they don't, we saw what happened. And even it started with the photo, okay? Now the photo to me reminds me of peer pressure. The pressure to give people what they want, feed into it. And to me, she put out the photo because I have to. The world is wondering where I am, questioning, making up all these different things. Is she alive? Is she unalive? Is she unalive herself? What's really happening? And so with her putting out this photo, it's like, oh, pressure. The pressure to show up. And people want to always know what I'm doing. But then there are people who might feel like, well, this is the same thing they did to our biracial American girl, okay? She had to go through, but now since they don't have her to be the whipping girl, her to make up stories about, headlines, feed the media, well, whose turn is it? Kate Middleton. You're up next. And unfortunately, putting out that photo was supposed to fan the flames, not have people questioning, but it only made things worse. It only made people continue to question and wonder and start to pick apart. Oh, that hand looks weird. That doesn't belong there. Her face looks kind of the angle. And people just picked apart. And I saw so many videos about this photo and what it meant, what it didn't mean. Okay? Once again, it just shows how nothing is allowed to be private because we are entitled to information. You've been giving us information for years. You make releases, you show up and we take pictures, different things like that. And now you want privacy? What? No. You don't get that. You've been feeding us big spoons about your life all these years. And some people might also say, well, y'all didn't give it to Princess Diana. Y'all didn't give it to that other girl, Meghan Markle. You definitely not about to get no privacy after you put what Meghan Markle went through and what Princess Diana went through. You think we about to give you privacy? Show up. Give us what we want. So there's two sides of it that are going on. And so the photo came out, and of course, everybody knows what happened with that photo. And then finally, more peer pressure. It was all about peer pressure. The invasion of privacy. And it finally comes out that she was diagnosed with cancer. And even with that, when you look at the comments, people still don't believe the video is real. There are so many conspiracy theorists saying that she must be already into life. And this is just a video preparing us for when they make the announcement 2 months from now, 3 months from now, that she is no longer with us. Now, I really don't know. Kate Middleton don't pay my bills. She ain't my friend. She ain't my sister. So it just shows how invested people are in other people's business. Okay, so you have that whole side of it, and then you have this other side where people feel like they have to put everything on the internet. What time they go to the bathroom, they got a new boyfriend, their other boyfriend cheating on them, their husband doing this. It just feels like people want to be seen. So you have someone who doesn't want to be seen in an environment where you're supposed to be seen. You're supposed to put everything out there, and everyone's supposed to like it, comment on it. You're supposed to make money off of it. There are just so many things that I see on TikTok, other places, like, do I need to really need this? Do I need to know this? And then when I do see it, if I gotta see this, I'm for sure gonna send it to my homegirl because she gotta see it with her eyes and deal with the pain of what I just saw. Okay? Because if I gotta see this, you do too. But it just shows you how there's this insatiable appetite for knowledge, for information. Feed me more, give me what I deserve. You're a public figure, okay? You're my public figure, okay? I control you. That's what it's about, okay? And a lot of people who don't have possibly control in their own lives, the internet makes them feel like they have control. The internet gives them this facade, this life that doesn't really exist. But because people want information, because people feel the need to feel wanted, liked, social media followers, privacy, I think, no longer exists in a lot of ways. If you choose to be private, then there's something wrong with you. Prime example, what is the number one way that a friend can tell that there's something wrong with you or there's something going on? I'm gonna give you a second. You know what it is? When you fall off of social media. Oh, dang, she hasn't been posting much. I haven't been seeing her too much. She ain't really on social media. Let me text her. Girl, how you been? What you been doing? I just noticed you haven't been on, IG off in a while. I know you haven't been on TikTok. So it took me taking a break from social media, me posting less for you to recognize that there's something wrong with me. Sit on that. Sit on that. People really do dictate or try and know what's going on with people based off of social media instead of human interaction. Instead of really just getting to know someone, figuring out, oh, let me reach out to them and see how they're doing. People gauge how well someone is doing on social media off their highlight reel. What they're choosing to post, what they're not choosing to post, the stories and the subliminals that people be posting about breakups or where they are in their lives. Okay? People would rather post that on social media than to reach out to a friend and be like, yeah, I'm going through something. But instead, I'm gonna put this quote up here and give the illusion or, get a little innuendo that I'm going through something. Okay? Okay? It just shows how social media just feeds into this facade, this false reality. And with Kate Middleton, does it matter to me if she does have cancer or she does not? No. Okay, it's her life, it's her choice what she chooses to show and doesn't show. But it just shows you no matter what you do as a public figure, people always are gonna want more. Now let me know, are you someone who fell into the whole conspiracy theory? Do you still think she might not really be alive? Do you really think she got cancer? Do you believe the stories that her husband got someone pregnant on the side and she had a mental breakdown and that's where she really is? Because that was some of the stuff I heard. What did y'all hear? Let me know, okay? But if you got this far in the video, make sure you like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts. Because of course, your girl can get into it. Bye.